Washington, D.C., 1971. A city already battling poverty, crime, and political unrest is about to face a new kind of terror. Someone is hunting children, and no one can stop him. The newspapers will call him the Freeway Phantom, but his real identity? Still a mystery to this day. Setting the scene, the early 70s in Washington, D.C. were tense. The city had one of the highest crime rates in America. Many neighborhoods were struggling economically, and mistrust of the police was deep. The perfect environment for a predator to operate unnoticed. The first killing, Carol Spinks, April 25, 1971. Carol Spinks, just 13 years old, leaves home to buy food for her mother. It's a quick walk to the 7-Eleven. She never returns. Her family reports her missing immediately, but police delay starting the search, standard procedure at the time, when missing children were often assumed to be runaways. 6 days later, her body is discovered on a grassy embankment along I-295. She had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Investigators find signs she had been fed in captivity, meaning she was alive for some time before her death. The second victim, Darlania Johnson, July 8, 1971. Darlania Johnson, 16, disappears on her way to work. Her body is found 11 days later, less than 15 feet from where Carol's body was dumped. Again, sexual assault, strangulation. The similarities are undeniable. The third, Brenda Crockett, July 27, 1971. Brenda Crockett, just 10 years old, is sent to buy bread and dog food. Hours later, her mother receives a call. It's Brenda. She says a man took her, that she's in Virginia, and that she'll be home soon. She's crying. Minutes later, Brenda's sister gets another call. The same words. Police later believe the killer forced Brenda to make those calls to throw them off. The next morning, Brenda's body is found near a parkway, barefoot and strangled. The fourth, Brenda Woodard, November 15, 1971. Brenda Woodard, 17, vanishes after dinner with a friend. Her body is found along Route 202, stabbed multiple times and strangled. In her coat pocket is a handwritten note. This is tantamount to my insensitivity to people, especially women. I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom. The tone is taunting. Cold. This was no impulsive killer. This was someone who enjoyed the game. The fifth, Diane Williams, September 5, 1972. Diane Williams, 18, is last seen getting on a bus to visit her boyfriend. Her body is found that night along I-295. Strangled, but not sexually assaulted. The change in his method raises questions. Was he evolving, or was this a different killer? The investigation police interviewed over 100 suspects. One group drew particular attention, the Green Vega Rapists, a violent gang operating in the area. They were known for abducting and assaulting young women. Some members hinted they knew more about the killings, but no evidence could prove their involvement. Others speculated the Phantom might have been a police officer, taxi driver, or trucker. Someone who knew the roads and could move unnoticed. Why he was never caught. Forensic science in the early 70s was primitive. No DNA testing. No databases for fibers or fingerprints. And the killer seemed to leave almost nothing behind. Witness descriptions were vague, just a black male, average build, driving different vehicles. The randomness made him nearly impossible to track. The lasting impact: by the time the killings stopped, 6 young girls had been murdered. Their families never saw justice. The community was left in fear, parents keeping children indoors for years after. Even today, detectives and amateur sleuths revisit the case, hoping new technology might reveal the Phantom's identity. But for over 50 years, he's remained a ghost, his name unknown, his crimes never punished.